Hi, this is Christal Marshall from martialartstudiophotography.com. And today we're going to talk about how to make your site more people to... Hello, this is Christal Marshall from martialartstudiophotography.com. Today we're going to talk about how can people find you on Google. So without doing a lot of really complicated techno jargon, we're just going to talk about 3 to 5 quick tips how to let people find you on Google through making your site SEO friendly or search engine optimization friendly. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, Google loves images, but then Google really doesn't like images, because Google loves images because people love seeing images, and people love, the capture that a picture can, talk for 1,000 words or whatever the phrase is, okay? But Google can't really read photos. So how do people find good photos that they love when Google can't read photos? Well, it's through tagging the photos through a certain way. Okay, so let me show you how I do that right here. Let me put you on the side. Okay, so my first trick of the trade is saving your photos the way you want Google to read them. Okay, so let's hop over to Lightroom. Let's find a good photo. Let's see. This is just of a church picnic I did today. Okay, so this is my daughter here. And let's see. Let's say I really am happy with it. We're going to go over here, export. Now, here's a little trick of the trade. Right here, rename to custom name. So I want to rename my files the way I want people to find them on Google. So if I'm uploading stuff to my website or stuff to my Facebook or something that's like Chesapeake Arboretum, senior shoot or whatever, I don't want to just export my photos to be file name DSCC 0011, whatever your file name is, the default file name, okay? No. Let's try to spice it up. Plus, if you change the file name to something that you're going to remember in the long haul, then when you go back 5 years later and somebody's like, I want a picture of a coffee cup, then you have a way of searching your computer, coffee, still life, stock photography, something like that. So this is a great tip. Okay, so right, custom name, Chesapeake Family Park Outdoor, face paint, girl, whatever you feel like people are going to search for. If you're a sports photographer, if you're a soccer photographer, if you're a family photographer, whatever you want people to find you as, photography or photographer, whatever you feel like, okay? So now I can export it and the file name will be saved that way. So when I upload it to my website or I upload it to Facebook, the file name will already be tagged that way. So that's tip number 1. Export them in the right way. Okay? Tip number 2, I want you to start to take your website and start tagging the photos by location and what you want people to find you. So these are my reviews. Each photo is tagged. Let me show you how to, so this would be an example of a photo, is tagged. I'm going in my editor now. I use Wix. Each photo is tagged with here, Chesapeake, Virginia, lifestyle, outdoor, natural light, family. I'm having all these tags, and you're going to do them with a hyphen, not a hyphen, but like a little dash in between them. Where's the camera? There you go. Little dash in between all the words. That's the way Google reads text. Okay. Now, the reason I bring all of this up is that because about 2 shoots a month, I'll get somebody from Google, somebody that, might not know who I am through Facebook or somebody else, but they'll find me through Pinterest, they'll find me through Google, they'll find my images on, Google Images and that kind of thing. So that's awesome. So this is a little quick tip. Make sure all of the titles on your website, each image that's posted, has a title that you want people to find you as. So if you're a wedding photographer, if you're a floral designer, if you're a whatever your thing, if you're a baker and you really like croissants, or you really like Chesapeake Bakery or Chesapeake wedding cake designer, whatever you are, you want people to find you, whatever you are, okay? So that's trick number 2. Always make sure the images on your website have a certain tag. Trick number 3, the blog is not dead, so this is trick number 3, blog for people to find you. Okay, people might think, oh, I have a Facebook page, I don't need a blog. I have a website, I don't need a blog. Untrue. A blog is essentially another way for people to find you. What I do is I write a blog post, then I pin the blog post. I have all the images on the blog post that have my, tagline, whatever I want people to find me at, Norfolk family, or, USS Wisconsin, or whatever the images are. And then people find me through Google Images through the blog. Or people find me through the blog, through Pinterest, what they're interested in. Okay, so here's an example of my blog, how to get your life back, learn how to edit. So each photo in there that I've made in PowerPoint is a little, get your life back. So I just make that in PowerPoint. I stick it on my blog. Boom. That's ready. And I have it saved to what I want it to say. Then I pin that on Pinterest for people to find me on Pinterest. And in the text of the blog, I have stuff about Norfolk. I have stuff about how we were supposed to go to the Norfolk Asian Pagoda, but it's like the #1 Pokemon Go site on this certain part of the country, whatever. So it was super crowded, and we decided to go to Pleasure House Point. So all of these little words I'm saying, Google can pick them up, and when people are trying to say, oh, Pokemon Go or Pleasure House Point, whatever, so it's going to get higher up on the ratings, which is great. Okay, so that's kind of trick number 3, blog. Trick number 2, make sure all your images are tagged with a certain location, whatever. Let's go to the blog. Let's go back to that thought about the blog real quick. Okay, here would be an example of how I title a blog post for a session. Pleasure House Point, Virginia Beach, family portrait session, fall, autumn, the S family. So all of these little tags I have in the title when people are looking for a Pleasure House Point photography. Virginia Beach, family session, fall. All of these are going on Pinterest. People are searching. So all of the words I use, that's where people are going to find me. Okay. So hopefully, if you tag your images, save them, and blog, you will be higher, I guarantee you, on Google for people to find you. So those are my quick 3 tips, how to get your site a little bit more noticed on Google, how people can find you, how to tag your images, how to make a blog post that people can find you a little bit better on Pinterest, and hopefully that was really educational for you. And again, this is Christal Marshall from MarshallStudioPhotography.com, and have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.